H2K Infosys provides world-class online IT training, staffing and software testing solutions to customers worldwide. H2K Infosys supports 100% job-oriented training, hands-on project work, cloud test lab, resume preparation and review, mock interviews, robust syllabus. One-time pay, lifetime access to live classes and videos. H2K Infosys has won the trust of thousands of students worldwide. For free demo class, visit h2kinfosys.com.
Okay, fine. So here what we can do is this one, right? This is same like your what you call normal Android device only. Everything will be same. You can see all the applications, you can see all the settings, everything will be same only. How your device will looks, right? Same way it will be visible here. Now you can play with this emulator. Now what I will is I will also show you like how exactly you can install that application also, right? And say for example, right? Okay, we got any question? This is for Android Shipra. This is for your Android, and this is right as per our syllabus for the basic session. We are learning Android emulator. However, if you want to learn more about your iOS and all, right, you can proceed with your advanced sessions, please. Now here, what we can do is, right here, I wanted to uninstall the application. Just imagine that you wanted to uninstall the application, right? When you want to uninstall the application, then what you can do is same thing. How you will be uninstalling your applications in your device, same thing I will be doing now. Because right here my HTK is already installed, right? Just I wanted to show you how to uninstall it. Click on settings. Same thing how you will uninstall in your normal. Where is that? Where is my apps? Go to apps. So how we will work in the real device, the same manner I will do here. Click on this H2K app and then uninstall it. That's it. Uninstall. How we will do in the real device, same thing I am doing here also. The only thing is, it is not the real device. It's a virtual device. That's the difference. Other than that, like right, almost everything will be same. Like here, right, this is not having a phone number. Right, this is not having any phone number. So it's a virtual device. But real device will be little different. Okay, fine. Then let me install the application. So here I am having a app here. Here I am having a app here. Let me open that app. Okay. Any questions we got? Yeah, uninstall. I am installing that application, Anjali. That is why I am going to that app. I will take the app and then I will install. See, whatever I wanted to tell you, I will explain everything. Okay. Let me go back. Where is my app is available? My app is available here. Okay. Let me show you what is the app I am trying to install here. See, APK. Under APK, like I am trying to install one of the APK called H2K app. This is the app for H2K Infosys. I am trying to install this app in my device. That means in my virtual device. Okay. Okay, then how to install this? Now please follow the steps, right? How to install the application. How to install the app in the emulator. So if you want to install the app in your emulator, first thing, right, we know that when you're talking about your Android, right, what is the extension of the file? Get.apk file from the development team. Yes, I have my APK file I got from my team, right, for the testing purpose. I got my APK file for my testing perspective. I'm good with that. Now the second point is point number 2. My point number 2 is, right, what you have to do is, right, open your command line tool open command line tool or command prompt, whatever, command line tool. Okay, I opened it. Then change the directory to ADB location. I will tell you what is this ADB location, and then use the below command to install the app. Any app. See, app can be anything. Like you can take any app to install the app. Like it can be H2K Infosys, it can be XYZ app. Any app you can be using this method, ADB install path of APK. I will show you practically how you can install that application. Okay, fine. Yeah, don't worry, Sukanya, right? Don't worry like how to create that what you call emulator, because in this, right, it's already mentioned, so no need to worry about that. Right, here already it's mentioned, so no need to spend the time on that. Right, if you want, I can show you once again how to create that emulator. I will show you once again. Now here what you can do is, first you get the APK. Yes, I get my APK file. So my first step is done. What is my second step? Second step is, open the command line tool, go here, click on run, enter CMD, then it will open your command line tool. Yes, I opened. Then, right, change the directory to your ADB location. That is nothing but, right, here if you go to your here, where is my SDK? Go to SDK, go to your SDK, under tools. See here, right, as part of your SDK you have so many tools, and if you want to communicate with your emulator, right, emulator is some application, you cannot communicate directly, right, you need some tool to communicate it. So this Android SDK is providing some tool to communicate with your emulator, is called ADB. ADB is nothing but Android Debug Bridge. So this Android Debug Bridge is used to communicate with your emulator. Let me tell you one thing, anyone, if you talk about any application and any Android and any emulator, you have to use your ADB only. ADB is used to communicate with your emulator, and my ADB will be available SDK, platform tools, and inside the platform tools you can see that ADB, which is nothing but Android Debug Bridge. Okay, so this is my location. So what I have to do, I have to go here. You know that how to change the directory in command line tool, how to change the directory in command prompt, how to change it, how to change the command, how to change the directory. Yes, that is correct, right, that is correct. See, you know the things, only thing is we need to use it. Yes, that's correct. So how to change the directory? CD and give the path here. This is the path. Just copy this path, go here, and then you are pointing to this particular ADB location. Once it is pointed, then you can say that ADB install path of my APK. Where is my APK is available? Whichever the path, it can be C drive, whatever. So I am maintaining my APKs here. So give your complete APK here. That's it. It will be install the application. Okay. H2K. What is that name? H2K app.apk. Now it will install. Oh, my device is not found. That means probably, right, my device is locked. Let me check. Oh, it's sleeping. Let me wake up. Let's try to do once again. Waiting for the device. Okay, it will install now. Okay. No, this is right. There is no client and all. This is you have to do, Anjali. This is your job, right? This working with the emulator, installing the application. Client will not give any instruction. This is your job. You have to do that. right? Where you are installing that SDK, wherever installing you are giving that path, right? Here we are not doing anything here, right? There is no dependency and all. Okay, I will show once again. Okay, let me wait for one more minute. So this is how you can install your application. Okay, why it is taking this much of time? Okay, so Neha, right, you will be getting your recorded videos, don't worry. Okay, why it is taking this much of time? Okay, let me close this. Again I'm opening. I'm opening. Click on run, enter CMD, and then change your directory. Change your directory to that ADB location. This is my ADB location. Copy this and then go here. Change your directory. Change your directory. Right, change your directory, and then you can go here. Say that ADB install. Give the path. ADB install. Give the exact path. My APK is available under C drive. Under C drive APK. In this particular location, my APK is available. Oh, why my device not found? I can see the devices. What is the problem? Okay, let me reopen my device. Select the device, click on start, click on launch. See why it is. ఏమి అయిపోయింది ఇంకొక 10 నిమిషాలు ఉంటే. Okay, let me open this device. RM failed for data loaded. No such file or directory. Yeah, it's coming properly. I don't know what is the problem. Okay, anyway. Okay, let me try again. Right? So what I will do is, I will say that change my directory. Directory is already changed. Then use that command is adb install and apk, and then h2kapp.apk file, then h2kapp.apk, h2kapp.apk. Yeah, I don't know, like earlier, right, what was the problem, because right, I can see that device, maybe some problem, I'm not sure what exactly the problem. Now it will be installed. That means, right, just give these commands, though it will be installed that. Okay, now it is installing, right, it is installing. Now you will be getting the message like whether your installation is success or failure. Like you can see that message success. That means your application is installed in your device. You want to see that? Go here. See? It's installed. Now what we will do? We will take the test cases and we will go here and then try to execute the test cases. Is it clear? Okay. Now what we will do, we will be taking the test cases. Like let me open the test case document as well. Let me open my test case document. Okay, so whatever the test cases we discussed yesterday, we will be taking the test cases, right, and then we will be executing the test cases. Okay, fine. Yeah, I stopped the sharing, Shipra, right? I'm pulling the test cases actually. 1 second. Yeah, so right, this Pronic, right, for this H2K Infosys app also, H2K app also, you will be getting along with your videos. Don't worry on that. Again, I am telling you, like if you are not getting, let me know. I will make sure that you are getting your required material and your documents. Okay. Now here, like right, I'm opening my test case document. Then what you can do is you can go to your emulator and then start executing your test cases. So this is how you can you can work with your emulator. See here, so this is your, like right, this is my app here. Now this is my app, and then what I will do is I will be testing this app based on the requirement. Now this is our contact us test case. So for this, right, we wrote our test cases. We wrote the test cases for this. That means what I will do, I will be trying to test this app. How to test this app means what I will do is, yes, one question. So Swati, right, you will be getting the test case. Don't worry about that. Documents and recordings, please don't worry. I will make sure that you will be getting. I am giving my mail ID also. You can also communicate with me if you missed anything. Okay, don't worry about your documentation. Okay, now here, see, if you see here, right, now what you can do is you can enter your username, you can enter your password, and you can try to test your application. And then I am entering my and telephone number. Oh, this is a defect. If you see here, right, see here actually, right, I am trying to enter my, see, I am trying to enter my alphabets. See what is happening, it is taking numbers. If you are trying to enter your alphabets, this is a defect. See, if I am trying to enter my alphabets, but it is taking numeric numbers. See, now you can enter your even this email field also, it is taking only numbers only. Oh, it's a big issue, right? You can find n number of issues in this application. Okay, like this. Okay, this is a simple app for your learning purpose actually. This is your simple app for your learning purpose. Okay, fine. Is it clear, or you want me to create one more time? Let me delete that application by that time. Let me delete this application. Same thing, go to settings, apps, and then how you will be deleting in your normal devices. The same manner I will be doing that. Okay, Rajni, I will be doing one more time. So Kumundan, right, one more app, right, H2K app is ready for the testing. Right, we are done with the H2K app. We are releasing that app very shortly. You are having that app for your review also. You guys wants to test, right? Let me know, because right, almost done, development is almost done, but when I tested, we have some critical issues. So development team is working on that. So once it is come out, then we can use that app for our testing exclusively. That is developing only for testing as well. So you can use this, and also you can use one more app as well. Right? Both are there. Okay, let me close this. Let me show you once again. Okay. What is this? I am not understanding, Anjali. What is your question? Instructions for installing the Word file or text file. What is this? Why we need to install Word file or text file? We will be installing Android file, right? Oh, you mean to say that notes anyway it's available here only, right? Okay, fine. So first what you need to do is, right, when you're talking about your Android, first make sure that your JDK is available in your machine, Java JDK, and then make sure that your Android SDK is downloaded. And then what you can is, once you have downloaded your Android SDK, that will look like this. How it look? It look like this. I kept my SDK here. This is my SDK. Open this SDK, and here you can see that three folders: Eclipse, SDK, and SDK Manager. Eclipse is used by the developer to write their code to develop the application, and SDK is nothing but it is having lot of tools which will help you in testing or in developing your Android applications. And then SDK Manager, which is very important for any testers, this will allow you to create your virtual device with the respective version. That means if you want to work with any particular version, say for example I want to work with my Android 4.0. If you want to create your Android 4.0, make sure that your 4.0 package is downloaded and installed in the SDK Manager. Then only your emulator will allow you to create your Android 4.0. So whichever that versions you are planning to work, make sure that those versions are downloaded and installed in the SDK Manager. Double click on it. It will open your SDK Manager. SDK is nothing but Aarti, right? It's nothing but software development kit. Okay, software development kit. So right, Smita, right? See, Smita, if you join as an organization, one organization, and if you're testing like Bank of America application, that means you will be getting Bank of America app for your testing. So whichever that application you are testing, only those application will come from your developer. Okay. So here, right, Manish, right, when you talk about your like manual testing, like most of the times, right, this SDK Manager and your SDK, right, will be useful. Eclipse is not useful for the testers, I can say. However, right, you can also take some log file screenshots from your Eclipse as well. And this Eclipse is exclusively used by the developers to write their code. And once you open your Android SDK Manager, it will open like this. Now which version you are planning to work, whichever the version you are planning to work. No, Sahil, let me tell you one thing. When you install this SDK Manager, automatically you will be getting all the available versions in that particular SDK. It will come automatically. That means if you are installing your latest version of SDK, probably, right, you will be getting 5.0 also. Here I am having till 4.4. If I install the latest versions, I will be getting all the versions including 5.0, because 5.0 is recently released, right? So here, right, there is no development help. So you are just, right, you are trying to install your required versions. Okay, fine. So here, now which version you want to install? Like I'm planning to work 4.0. When you're planning to work your 4.0, just click on your this one and then install your packages. Right now it's already installed, so there is no point of installation once again. But if you want to uninstall, just click on this this one and then delete, then it will be uninstalled successfully. Right now it's my version package is already installed. Then what you can do, once it is installed, that means your emulator will allow you to create that virtual device with 4.0 version. If you are planning to create 4.2, make sure that 4.2 is created. Yes, Manish, right, if you want to learn like what is the tools for your SDK Manager, see, for this, right, Android will be using this ADB is one of the tool. However, right, you are having like a couple of more tools, how to create your SD card, how to create your screenshots and log files. All this will be like you can learn as part of your advanced. So here, right, basic means you are trying to understand how exactly you can work with your mobile application, and then how to create your emulator, how you can install the application in your emulator. Once you guys are comfortable with these things, right, see, let me tell you one thing. Once you are comfortable on this, then you can move to the advanced level, right? There you can learn more things as part of your advanced sessions. Now go to tools, manage AVDs. This is the place where you can create your devices, that means your emulators. Click on new. If you want to create a new one, click on new, and then you can give your names here. You can give your names, and you can select your devices. You can give your targets. You can give your skin, right? You can give your skin, and then click on OK. Once you click on OK, it will be added here. Okay, you want to see that? Click on OK. Then it will be added here, right? Whatever that. Okay, it is very slow. Okay, once you click on OK, it will be added to your virtual device manager. Then whichever the device you are planning to open, just what you can do is click on this one, click on start. Okay, I'm not using this, I'm using this 4.0 because I wanted to show you how exactly your 4.0. Earlier also we discussed 4.0, so I'm focusing on this. Click on start and for launch. So when you click on this test, what will happen? It will open your 4.4.2. Okay. Yes, Rajini, right? You remember when we are creating that specifications? You remember? 10 నిమిషాలు అయిపోయింది. 10 నిమిషాలు. అవును, ఒక 5 నిమిషాలు బయటికి తీసుకో ప్లీజ్. So here, right, Rajni, you remember, right, while creating our test cases, we will be giving our specifications, right? So based on the specifications, you can create your emulator here. 5 నిమిషాలు బయటికి పిలుచుకోబో ప్లీజ్. 5 నిమిషాలు బయటికి పిలుచుకోబో. 5 నిమిషాలు బయటికి. రే అమ్మ ఏం చేస్తుందిరా? పిలుచుకొని పోని 10 నిమిషాలు కింద చెప్తాను నేను నీకు. నువ్వేం మంచిరా నాయన, నీ తొక్కల అనుమానంతో మా అమ్మలందరినీ బాధ పెడతాను. Okay, so once it is created, like you can see your device here. Right now what you can do is you can install your application. If you want to install the application, go to your here you can go to your command line tool. Let's open this command line tool once again. Open your command line tool, right? Change your directory to your ADB tool where it is pointing. My ADB tool is here. Just point here, ADB tool, CD, and then you can say that ADB install. Give the path of your APK, whichever the APK. You can install any APK. There is no limitation. You can install any APK. This is how you can work with your emulator. This is how you can install your applications. Okay. Yes, Manish, every time if you want to install any app, whether it can be XYZ app, every time you will be using this command only. Okay. Yes, if you want to install the application in your emulator, you have to use your command prompt, Sonia. Okay, fine. Yes. Okay, that's it. So this is what I wanted to discuss as part of your mobile basic sessions. So if you guys are having any queries,